Hey everyone, I'm Jim with AirSkirts. We're here today to talk a little bit about AirSkirts, how they work and what they're for, and then show a setup on my Airstream travel trailer. So AirSkirts are a new type of RV skirt that, unlike other skirts, require no installation into your RV. So no drilling holes, no taping together messy styrofoam boards. These skirts just inflate under your RV and hold themselves in place by virtue of air pressure. And because of that, they create a much better seal of insulation, being that trapped air is a great natural insulator. So we're going to retain a lot of that energy under the trailer when the skirt's in place. So we're going to go ahead and get set up in just a moment here. I'll show you what comes with your AirSkirts kit. You get our tubes. These are our standard clearance tubes. We also have larger tubes for larger vehicles or trailers. Our welcome kit, our bag, and of course our electric air pump. We'll show you some of the accessories as well once we get started. So next we're going to show you just how easy it is to set up AirSkirts by putting them around the perimeter of your RV, inflating them, and then you're good to go for the season. Okay, so before we set up AirSkirts for the first time, we're just going to cover any pointy edges under the trailer. Now with Airstreams, there's almost nothing to cover. However, with a lot of other travel trailers and fifth wheels and motor coaches, you might find some things that need covering. On my Airstream, because it's a bit older, we have these welded stairs. I'm just going to put this small adhesive on the corner of the back of those stairs so we can avoid any potential puncturing. That's all there is to it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to put on our optional tire wedges. Now these are triangular shaped inflatables that go between the dual axle tires. They're quite simple to set up. And after that, we will put on our tire covers, which we recommend for all setups. So to do this, I'm simply connecting our pump to the valve. I'm just going to place a little bit of air in there. Going to work this into place. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so if you've elected to have tire wedges on the top of your tires as well, same process. And then if you need to, you can press on the stem to reposition the wedge as you like. Okay, so next we're going to show you our dual axle tire covers. These are used with your AirSkirt system or independently of it to cover and protect your tires. Now with your AirSkirt system, this will prevent wind from going in between your tires. You can use them with or without our optional tire wedges. They come two to a set. I'll show you just one. These are a very heavy duty 600D UV resistant polyester fabric with a PVC backing. These will last a very long time, and like all of our products, they're warranted for 5 years. They secure to the tires by means of an elastic backing, and they're quite simple to put on. One person can do it. So we're just going to slide this over the tire. Going to do the same on the other side. And then we just even things out. And we're good to go. Okay, we're going to start by placing our first tube. So this is a 6-foot tube in our standard clearance size. That fits most small travel trailers and Airstreams. And we're going to start by placing it under the stair here. Jennifer's going to lend me a hand. We do recommend doing this with a friend. And then we simply connect the pump and start inflating. Okay, now because I'm in an older model Airstream, I have these stairs welded under the frame. Newer model Airstreams don't have this, so this step is unnecessary. But we're gonna put this stair pillow in to fill up this gap under the stairs. And this is real easy. Same concept as all of the other tubes. Simply put it in place. And this particular one fills up very quickly, as you will see. And that is all there is to it. Okay, so we're going to continue with the AirSkirt setup by placing our tubes to form a perimeter around the RV and inflating them one at a time. Okay, this tube on the front of the trailer is going to go right under the trailer's front and under the spare tire. We're just going to connect and inflate. Okay, so this is the area where my drain is for my septic. So we're going to leave this on before we start inflating the tube. That's going to ensure that we always have access to dump, and our valve handles are still going to be accessible because the tube's just going to go right up underneath them. So we'll go ahead and inflate this. So that's really all there is to it. As you can see, setup is super quick, takes just 20 or 30 minutes, even faster once you get used to it. Please take a look at our website at airskirts.com and give us a call anytime with your questions. You'll also see our variety of accessories that can accompany your kit. And that's really all there is to it. Thanks so much and see you on the road.